Good evening. Welcome back. This is Kelly Maid, and I'm Kelly. This is supposed to be where I give you an accounting of all the yarn that I've used in the last week. I've used one skein. Doesn't mean I haven't made stuff. Just means I haven't finished some things out. The one skein I did use is I started a new Tunisian crochet project. To try and use up some of the blanket yarn that I had. You can kind of see the wave pattern. I guess you can see it a little better in the purple there, but yeah, I've gotten about that much width-wise done on it. It is curling, of course, because it is Tunisian, but I haven't done Tunisian in a while, and I wanted to have some neutral-ish colors. I mean, it does lean a little feminine for babies because I know of at least 3 more coming in my office, so gotta be prepared. But it's been fun. I haven't done Tunisian in a while. I have to count every single row as I go. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It just requires a lot of concentration, so I go very, very slow. I am infamous for skipping stitches on the return pass or for adding, you're supposed to pull through 2 loops, pulling through 3 or more. So trying to make sure that I am consistent with that. It was a rough week with work, with family. We had a family member pass away. The funeral is tomorrow. Just haven't had creative mojo this week, let's put it that way. I did sit down. I'm trying to decide if I want to do garland for my Bible study girl that isn't Bible study, or just put it on my Etsy shop. But I started making little crochet hearts. I did find a different colorway. Oh, here we go. 2 different shades. One's a little more orange, but I've been making, just these little heart coasters, which I'll probably put in a starch bath and, string them up. Probably about 8 per garland. I have 2, 4, 6, I've made 10. But I have sitting in front of me 4 half-used things of Lily Sugar and Cream. So those will go quickly as I make these coasters. They're just something cute and a way to use up yarn. And I don't even know if I'm going to give them to the girls because, quite honestly, I'm sure they're sick of it. I gave them one for Halloween. I gave them snowflakes. And, now we have Valentine's Day. And who knows, maybe I'll do Easter eggs at that point. Or I may just put them all in an Etsy shop. We'll see what happens. But I can link the pattern for the hearts that I've made. It's not the easiest pattern to follow. I've kind of modified it a little bit to fit what works for me. But it was a link that I found on YouTube. And that's pretty much it. It's been a slow week crafting-wise. A busy week with work. I am now at the point where I'm at work, go straight from work to evening events Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays I'm usually at work until like 8:30 because I'm making up for the fact that I've only been able to work until 5:30, 6 o'clock Monday through Wednesday. And I leave early on Fridays to hit the gym or do whatever. And this week I couldn't do that because I was dealing with home office and I was at work until 5:30, I think, on Friday, and came home and crashed. I took a nap. But that's it. I'm sitting here looking around my house. I'm in the process of Christmasifying, is that the word? Taking Christmas out of my house, which makes things look so bare sometimes. And I think that's why I started on the Valentine garland. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to get stuff put away. But I'm looking over at my yarn closet, which has exploded onto the floor because in my yarn closet was some of the stuff I needed to put Christmas away. And just like everybody does in January, having a really good round of organization to try and clean out and start fresh and get rid of things I don't need that are never going to be used or just sitting around, like clothes that don't fit or 87 pairs of socks or, whatever it is. So love to hear what you do to start off the fresh year with any kind of organization. I have more plastic containers for organization than I can actually fill, and that's not a bad thing. So yeah, that's it. Not every week, like I said last week, not every week is going to be, you know, yarn heavy with much to report. I did make something new, and I picked up an old technique that I haven't used in a while. It's been over a year since I've done anything in Tunisian, and I have enjoyed getting back into that. Although I forgot how long it takes to make something that way, and it's a 4.5-inch hook. No, 4.5 millimeter hook. Can you imagine a 4.5-inch hook? 4.5 millimeter hook. So it takes a lot of time and again counting, and it'll be great when it's finished. It'll probably take me 3 to 4 skeins of yarn, and I've used one, and I think I'm at like 9 inches. So I'm in my second one now, and it will be my travel project for a while. I have to go out of town tomorrow for work and a funeral, and have some time in between the two things I have to do, so I may sit at my favorite restaurant in that town and just play with yarn for a little bit. We'll see what happens. I hope everybody has a lovely week. Enjoy yourself. Stay healthy. Stay warm. We had some snow today, which was lovely to watch out the window. And happy crafting. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.